Alright. Hello, and welcome back, once again, everyone, to some more Elder Scrolls Skyrim! Let's continue. We've more or less completed the Nightingale quest, although we do need to try and return the skeleton key. Supposedly. I don't know, man. I'm half tempted to just keep the key. But I suppose if it's really that important, we might as well get it back. Especially after the way it corrupted the last guy and turned him into a nut bar. Oh, you know what? That's what my problem was. No wonder he was so hard last time. I haven't charged up my swords. I'm an idiot. $43 plus 20. 46 plus 25. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, as much as I want to be the cool Nightingale, etc., yada yada, I'm thinking I'm going to actually give up on the Nightingale sword. The chilled rend is such a much more potent weapon. Not to mention its ability to freeze people in place just makes it so OP. And what though? I know exactly where I want to put it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Keep forgetting how they do this. First of all, favorite that. Second of all, equip that. There you go. I wonder how the skeleton key got all the way from Cyrodiil out to the middle of nowhere in
Heard they're reforming the
friggin'
Dawn
Skyrim.
Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Because I'm a nosy and talkative NPC that just happened to bump into you. Let me repeat what several other guards have told you before. But yeah, I'm wondering how stuff moves around, but at the same time, I believe, depending on which game, there's usually like a good 50 to a couple hundred years between games. So things have a way of traveling around, although it's weird that they all end up in the similar country at the same time. Or a different country at the same time together. Somehow. It's a bit odd. Almost like it's totally already coincidental. Enter the Twilight Sepulchre. Fast travel to the city, which is probably the only safe spot I can find that's close by. And then I'll check out the road from there.
We need to do something about vampire attacks.
Wow, all the guards just met up in one corner of the town. That's a little awkward. Hi, guys. Oh, you know what's going on? I know what's going on. I think the add-ons from Steam have stopped working. No wonder I had that weird issue yesterday. Okay. Oh. Just as I say that, all of a sudden the game tabs out. Hell's Rift. I'm going to... No, we're not going to regular save. Going to quick save really quick. I'm actually going to have to quit the game. Because I just found out what the issue was. Community Hub. Workshop. Subscribed items. They're not working. That's weird. Okay. Hopefully with that done, double checking. Yep, it's all done. Should be up to date now. Let's try relaunching now. Yep, it's loading them. Okay. No wonder it was being squirrely. For a reason, their subscription thing must have bugged on Steam or something. Continue, yes. And now I'm getting the... okay. One of the guys I watch has started a stream. Map. It's still not working. Dude, I'm gonna quit and retry one more time. If it still doesn't work, because I think I've heard that occasionally they need you to restart the game once or twice to make it work right. If it's still not working, then to hell with it, I'll just deal with what I've got. I'll just start off roading if I have to. I wish I could skip that. Nope, for some reason the Steam mods are just not working. I couldn't tell you why. Oh well, start off in the general direction we want to get to, and trying to find books I don't have already previously read is fucked now. Thanks, Steam. Never trusting you with any mods ever again. Might as well try to find these mods on frickin' what's it called? The thing I use already. My brain just completely spaced on what it's called. I don't care anymore. Whatever. I might as well just look up the mods that I want on Steam and find them somewhere else where I can actually permanently download them and properly use them. It's ridiculous. Shouldn't have to jump through hoops and make these things work just to have it be convenient. Alright, not the place we were looking for, so cut across this area until we find another road. Well, this seems to be not a road necessarily, but seems to be some sort of path through. Getting closer now. Did that spider just fall out of the heavens? No, okay, they do this weird stretchy thing. Hi there. Yeah, I see you trying to shoot that at me. Let me just sidestep that. Oh. Did they just have a fight or something? That's weird. Oh, even weirder still. Hi there, guy. Oh, no, I can walk right through you. Okay. Ah, Skyrim, such a perfect game. Oh, dearie me. Oh, you're a fox. Never mind. I don't want to hurt the little foxes. They're defenseless. At least against me they are. Hello, Twilight Sepulchre. Oh, great. Tons of spidery things out in front of it. Fantastic. I'm going to hate this. Get ready for me to stop every 5 minutes to scratch my legs. The spiders are crawling everywhere. Ah! Lead the entire Twilight Sepulchre. Speak to the Nightingale Sentinel. I guess you must be the Sentinel.
I don't recognize you, but I sense that you're one of us. Who are you?
I'd ask the same question of you.
The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. I've defended the Sepulchre alone for what seems like an eternity.
The last? What happened to the rest?
We were betrayed by one of our own kind. In fact, I'm to blame for what's happened here.
How are you to blame?
I was blinded. Blinded by dark treachery masquerading as friendship. Perhaps if I had been more vigilant, then Mercer Frey wouldn't have lured me to my fate and stolen the skeleton key.
Wait a moment, you're Gallus.
I haven't heard that name in a long time. How do you know of me?
I have the key.
The key! You have the skeleton key! I never thought I'd see it again. And Mercer Frey?
Dead.
Then, it's over, and my death wasn't in vain. I owe you a great deal, Nightingale.
To this honor to the guild.
You've done the guild a great deed, and although they may not show it, I'm certain they appreciate your sacrifices. My only regret is that you had to undertake this task alone.
Carlia helped me.
Carlia? She's still alive? I feared she'd befallen the same fate, ending up a victim of Mercer's betrayal.
Then take the key and right all the wrongs.
Nothing would bring me more pride than to return the key. But I'm afraid it's impossible. From the moment I arrived here, I felt myself, well, dying.
How can a spirit die?
The sepulchre isn't merely a temple or a vault to house the key. Within these walls is the Ebonmere, a conduit to Nocturnal's realm of Everglow. When Mercer stole the key, that conduit closed, severely limiting our ties to her.
Then I'll have to proceed alone.
I'm afraid so. I'm weakening, and I can feel myself slipping away. The years without restoration of my power have taken their toll. Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the pilgrim's path to the Ebonmere and replacing the key.
What will I face on the path?
I wish I could help you, but I've been a prisoner in this very chamber for the last quarter century. The only possible help I've come across are the remains of some poor fellow who is trying to follow in your footsteps. Perhaps his journal can help?
What's wrong with the other Nightingale Sentinels?
With the Ebonmere closed, and their sudden severance from the realm of Everglow, I fear they've undergone a drastic change. They're shadows of their former selves. They no longer remember their true purpose or their original identities.
Then why aren't you like them?
My spirit didn't manifest itself in the sepulchre immediately, so fortunately I wasn't present when the Ebonmere was sealed. However, ever since that day, I've felt my power waning, slowly draining away.
Seraph said in the chat there he's hoping that the next game will be better. Let's pray, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Especially if, Bethesda hasn't learned its lessons and started upgrading that engine. And not just layering upgrades on top of upgrades on top of upgrades since Morrowind. Like, they legit need to start that baby from scratch and start advancing it again better. Anyway, can you just take... No, we just covered that. How does Ebonmere affect all of us?
The Ebonmere is a conduit through which Nocturnal influences our world. Not through magic or blessings, but purely through luck.
Luck is meaningless. What we do involves skill.
Yes, absolutely. Your skill is your own. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. But Nocturnal, she influences our luck. Nearly imperceptible assistance we get when we ply our trade.
How's that changing the way things are?
Think about the guild, about the state it was in when you began. Think about all the little things you might have heard. A pick breaking when it shouldn't have. The clouds in the nighttime sky clearing at the wrong moment. Our access to those bits of luck are what separates us from common bandits.
So, with the Ebonmere closed, our lucks run dry.
Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck, and for good reason.
Alright.
Good luck, Nightingale.
Good luck to you not dying by the time I get up there. Let's have a look-see. It said something about another guy trying to do the same stuff. Oh, hey, Subpile. Like, literally, if you don't know about what Bethesda's been doing to cut corners and making these games, they've been using this very game, this very engine, is literally the same engine they've used since Morrowind. There are literally bugs that reach as far back as Morrowind they haven't fixed in this engine. And they just keep applying fixes on top of fixes, even though it doesn't always fix everything like it's supposed to. That's why you'll still see weird shit and there's really no way to cure it. Half the time. Bethesda needs to take a few lessons learned, take some time, actually develop a much more reliable engine from scratch, and then work from there, I think. That or find an engine that works for their needs and apply that instead. Either or. I wonder.
Does someone live among the dead? Death comes for you now. Live among the dead.
Come get me then. Oh, well, dang it. I couldn't find them. Now I'm going to have to do this whole conversation all over again, aren't I? Yep.
I don't recognize you. The last of the Nightingale Sentinels, we were betrayed. I was... Perhaps if I had been more vigilant... I haven't... How do you know of me? The key! And Mercer Frey? Then, I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done... My only regret is that you had to... Carlia? I feared she'd befallen this... Not... From the moment I arrived, the sepulchre... When Mercer stole the key... Whatever damage has been caused can only... I wish I... The only possible help I've come across are the remains... With their shadows of their formers. My spirit... However, ever since that day, I've felt... Whatever is affecting them... As I... Even right this moment, I feel... The Ebonmere is a conduit. Yes, but nocturnal. She... Think about a pick. Our access to those... Precisely. There are a few who still call Nocturnal Lady Luck. And for good reason.
Do this all over again. Alright. Learn the quick save before each door.
Dead. I sense a presence. Death comes for you now.
Get backstabbed, ghost. Who you gonna call? Me!
Does someone live among the dead?
No one that a ghost needs to know about. Don't you feel foolish?
Nothing, nothing.
Down another spook. Just got real dark and cloudy for some reason. Something back here that I need to look at? Ah, here we go. Wow, couldn't hide it harder. Okay. Mm. Or acts of harvesting. Oops. Bystrom's journal. Most is dead in the past, so my job is to get us through the obstacle alive. Life is as eager to coax than expected. Gave me a wealth of information on the pilgrim's path, but he was speaking in riddles. I'll try to record what I remember here, and share it with Anders after he's done with his mentor. The only thing Lythos seemed to clear about was that there were 5 tests on the path. This is what he said about each. Shadows of the former selves, sentinels of the dark, they wander evermore and deal swift death to defilers. Above all, they stand vigilant, vigilance everlasting, beholden to the murky yet conscious of the glow. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Direct and yet indirect, the path to salvation, a route of cunning with fortune betraying the foolish. The journey is complete. The Empress' embrace awaits the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to give her your eternal devotion. He also mumbled some nonsense phrases like night is the new day, and how he has the ghost of the sun. I have no idea what these cryptic sentiments mean, but hopefully during tomorrow's ritual, Anders and I will put everything we've learned to the test. I don't think it went so well for you, did it, Hotshot?
Yes, my friend. How may I help?
You're just gonna stand there now? Okay, bye. What do we have over here? Here's some coin. Yeah, obviously wasn't looking very hard if we couldn't find that stuff. Let's see, what else we got here? Potions. Effed up bench. And what's we got over here? I've already searched all this, it seems. I'll check a few things. Carrots. And flour. That's a broken bench. Oh, there's a lot more light in here now than just a moment ago. So no looting then. Ooh, ow. That stinks. Okay, that spooked me for a second there. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a statue. So is that everything? I think that must be everything. Hi there, dead guy. No, madam? What'd that book say again? Empress's embrace awaits the fallen. Hesitate not if you wish to gift her your eternal devotion. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. I have no idea. Like, are you saying she wants the candlestick? Because I can try and do that. Nope, that doesn't seem to be it. Does she want these torches out? Nope. Doesn't seem to want to go out. I have no idea what they're on about. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material. For her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. I have no idea what this game wants from me now. Okay. Darkness returns. I have to look this mission up now because it's not telling me anything useful. I don't know anything about this goddess other than she made this group to protect magic items and they work for the Thieves Guild. If it's not gold or gems or something that she wants, then what the fuck does she want? Their trial, hidden door. Offer what she desires most, but reject the material, for her greatest want is that which cannot be seen, felt, or carried. Her third trial, in the room with the statue and dead bandit lying in front of it, there are 2 large scorches on either side of the statue, to the left and to the left of the left-hand sconce there is a chain. At the right of the right-hand sconce there is a second chain. Pull the 2 chains to put out the lights of the sconces. Ah. So they hid things in the design of the room. Great. Oh, for Frel's sake. See, I was on the right path of putting out the torches, but didn't know how they wanted to go about that. That's not what I wanted. Not what I want either. Get rid of it. There. Put the shovel in the bag, even though the bag is half the size of the shovel. You're giving my sneak skills more time to improve. That's right, keep not seeing me.
The glimmer of life is gone. Glimmer of life is gone. Death comes for you now.
Oh, come on. Oh, thank goodness, okay. I thought that for a second that might have been me dying. Nope. Alright. Blasted ghosts. Alright. A ruined book and somebody's poor little bony foot. And then there's the barking dogs outside all of a sudden. Frost salts, sure. What the heck? It's like they're sitting outside our house. By the sound of it, darn near. Take one elven arrow, they all fall and disappear. Oh. Lock picking increase. Oh. Interesting tint to everything. Oh my. That is quite the fall. Alright. Can't believe it. I came all this way, solved all those ridiculous riddles just to end up here. After I memorized Nocturne's clues Nystrom's clues he'd collected from Lytherius, I slit his throat. Now I guess the joke's on me because I'm stuck here and I can't seem to find a way out. Hope someone comes by soon. I'm getting hungry. Nah, there's gotta be a way. Whoa. The heck? Oh! Someone didn't have a skeleton key. Place key. Evermere lock. Ooh.
My, what do we have here?
Hiya.
It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Evergloam. Farewell, Nightingale. See to it the key stays this time, won't you?
Speak with Carlisle. Oh, hi there.
I'm glad you were able to bring the key back safely. Nocturnal seemed quite pleased with your efforts.
Please, she sounded very indifferent.
I wouldn't take that to heart. It's her way. Think of her as a scolding mother continually pushing you harder to be successful, outwardly sounding angry, but silently content. I assure you, had she been displeased with you, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Okay, so what's with the becoming an agent of Nocturnal?
The circles at the base of the Ebonmere imbue you with powers befitting a Nightingale agent. The crescent moon represents the agent of Shadow, the half moon for the agent of Subterfuge, and the full moon for the agent of Strife.
Why can't I be all three?
This is Nocturnal's way of maintaining balance. If you ever feel the need to change your abilities, you can return to the Sepulchre and step onto a different circle. Be warned that once you've chosen, you can't reselect for at least a day.
Okay. So, what now?
Now, your life as a Nightingale begins. Should the need arise, you'll be summoned to the Sepulchre in order to defend it.
And you?
The Guild has welcomed me back with open arms. I feel like a void in my life has finally been filled. I only hope that this isn't an ending to things, but actually the beginning.
Beginning of what?
Why, perhaps the greatest crime spree Skyrim's ever known. There are pockets brimming with coin, and coffers overflowing with riches ripe for the picking. We may be Nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do.
Damn straight. Tell me the Agent of Stealth.
The Agent of Stealth is the master of remaining unseen. they are able to manipulate the darkness and use it to their advantage. On moonlit nights or in darkened rooms, this agent literally becomes invisible.
That could be handy. Agent of Strife.
This agent of strife can send forth a tendril of pure darkness into the heart of another, causing great injury to them. At the same time, this tether will bolster the agent's own life force, making him stronger.
And subterfuge.
The agent of subterfuge utilizes shadow to cloud the judgment of those around him. By weaving the darkness to their will, this agent can manipulate others into fighting for the Nightingale for a limited time.
Interesting. Strife sounds like it'd be useful for endgame, but I think for until we get back to main questing, stealth sounds about the most fun. Alright.
Choose your path, and your journey will be complete. Yes, fellow Nightingale?
Carlisle?
Somebody's looking for you.
I feared I would never see you again. I was afraid you'd become like the others.
If it were not for the actions of this Nightingale, your fears would have come true. She honors us all.
What will you do now, my love?
Nocturnal calls me to the Everglow. My contract has been fulfilled.
Will I ever see you again?
When your debt to Nocturnal has been paid, we'll embrace once again.
Farewell, Gallus. Eyes open. Walk with the shadows.
Goodbye, Carlisle.
Aww. Some sort of apparel that I got? I don't understand what I'm supposed to have gotten. I'm also not seeing anything. I think it's a spell. Okay, let's see here. Alteration, maybe? No. Illusion, maybe. Definitely wouldn't be conjuration or destruction. Restoration, no. Shouts, no. Powers. Ah, Shout Cloak of Nocturnal. For 120 seconds, you automatically become invisible while sneaking. There we go. Alright, thank you very much. We're out of here. How do we get out of here? Ah. And there we be. We did have a little hiccup, so I'm going to run with things for a little bit longer yet. Let's see here. Still don't know where to find that. Still waiting for that to pop up with something, although I should probably look it up just to hurry it along and finish it. Dark Brotherhood. Secret of the Leader of the Dawn Guard. Give Big Ol' Muck some meat. I have no idea. Jacket Crown to this. I've decided to help the Stormcloaks. Okay, Stormcloaks main mission. I haven't done that in a long while. You won't be able to complete Dawnguard till after beating the main quest. I don't know why they gave me the quest for it so early then. Seems kind of pointless.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort. Might consider joining up myself.
Once again, all the guards are like spawning right near me. I don't know what's up with that. Hi there, I'm trying to get through.
You hear the news?
Do hear the news today, oh boy.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
They demand the moot.
And damn the moot. We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Torik's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim over to the elves on a silver plate.
All the more reason then. The crown would legitimize your claim.
A crown doesn't make a king.
No, but this one.
If it even exists.
It exists, and it will be the symbol of the righteousness of our cause. Think about it. The Jagged Crown. It heralds back to a time before Jarls and Moots. Back to the time when the king was a king because his enemies fell before him, and his people rose because they loved him. Skyrim needs that king. You will be that king, Ulfric. You must be.
You're certain you found it?
When have I ever been false with you?
Fine. I'll send the Unblooded here with you. Fancy a crawl through a moldering dungeon to see if you can't stir up Garmar's Jagged Crown?
It will be there. You'll see.
I've already previously talked to him about this quest. Oh yeah. What's the mission?
I have found the final resting place of the Jagged Crown. Can you believe it? Well, I'm almost certain. We're headed to Corvinjune, but if old King Borgus is indeed buried there, we're bound to run into trouble of some kind. Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there as soon as I'm finished up here.
Of course, my lord.
What's the Jagged Crown?
Have you not heard that ancient verse? Maw unleashing rays of snow, of dragons from the blue brought down, birth the walking winter's woe, the High King in his jagged crown. Going way back to King Harald's time, or even before, the High King always wore the jagged crown. It was the symbol of his might and power. The crown is made from the bones and teeth of ancient dragons, and it is said to contain a portion of the power of every king who has worn it. True or not, who would dare deny Ulfric's claim when the legendary jagged crown sits upon his brow?
I'm Dawnguard I'm speaking of. Yes, I knew you were speaking of Dawnguard when you mentioned that you can only get half of it done. That still sounds silly because I bumped into it like hours and hours and hours ago. At least a month or more ago, for sure. This is when I first bumped into it. I want to say I probably bumped into it in the first month of playing this game, actually. I'll meet you as soon as I'm done drinking my mead. Why do you know the crown is in, Krovenjon?
It's true. The location of the crown was lost with King Borgas after the Great Hunt killed him while he was off on his damned Alessian campaigns. But legend holds, his body was secretly returned to Skyrim and buried with the crown, its exact whereabouts lost in the following Wars of Succession. Through sources that shall remain nameless, I've tracked down what I believe to be the final resting place of King Borgas, Korvenjun. If the crown exists, it will be there.
You anticipate danger?
Aye. The Great Hunt killed old King Borgas. Gods only know with what profane arts those elves cursed his remains. Curses notwithstanding, the tombs of kings are always full of traps to ward off grave robbers, are they not? But
Very
nothing
true.
a band of Stormcloaks can't handle, I assure you.
Oh, definitely not. I've been through enough grave underground grave sessions myself. Why are you joining the war? What's the name of this war?
Don't wait around for me. I bet I'll beat you to Korvenjun even though you start first.
We'll see about that. Can you run this fast? Like a big old room? Also, I want to get back to home here quick, since I need to gear up. We're going back into some heavy combat stuff. Less stealthing, and besides, I have a spell literally for stealthing now. Who needs the stealth in quiet armor when you have the ability to become one with the shadows? At least I thought I put them in here. Oh wait, did I put them in my dresser, didn't I? Oh, yep. What did I miss? Had to step out to feed the dogs. I'm going back to my place to gear up. Since we're going to go into heavy combat, I want my main armor. Besides, I have a magic spell to help me hide now. I am still heavily overburdened. Oh, that's right. I had a weapon and a couple other things I can sell. Also, what's with the Thelmer things? Can I drop those? Quest item, of course. What time is it? It's not late enough, apparently.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. If I had a sister, I'd sell her in a second. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
How much damage does it do? Oh, actually, it does a lot better than my Dwarven bow. That's right, I have all these stabs too. Oh wow, dude, you ran out of gold. Alright, later.
Do come back.
I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to sell more stuff. What am I at? I'm at 288 out of 350. How do I increase my strength in this game? It feels like it takes forever.
It might suit you.
Come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
Got some good pieces out here. The finest weapons and armor.
Don't take magic staffs though. See ya.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Sure, let's go to Windhelm. Let's see if there's any place there that can sell my buy my stuff. Right, actually, I... Used wares are that way.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Sheriff says, I hope for co-op in the next Elder Scrolls game. Imagine the damage, I mean, good deeds multiple people can do.
Have a look around.
I don't see that happening, dude. Like, if you want multiplayer Elder Scrolls, go play Elder Scrolls Online. That's the only way you're going to get multiplayer. Bethesda just doesn't know how to do it well to begin with.
Someone useful is around.
And they've literally required their parent company to make an online department to actually make that game possible. And they didn't go through them for Fallout, and look what happened there. Just nah. You can hope for stuff like that, but in the current hands of the current Bethesda, I wouldn't wish that curse on it.
Oh, A bit of this and a bit of that.
There are legit some massive limitations they have. Again, because they won't properly update this bloody engine. Like, literally, people who helped make Fallout 76, I think it was? Yeah. Yeah, but Fallout 76, literally the people who they gave it to help them make the online part work went, oh god, look at this ancient code. This was made for shit like back in the early 2000s. We need to like wipe out half of this code and start implanting better stuff to make this run smoother and make it possible for online to even work. That's again how old this bloody engine is that they keep using and reusing. Good gravy. I keep running the vendors out of money, apparently.
Do come again.
And believe me, Elder Scrolls Online is by no means a bad game. They've had a few bad expansions, and I'm also highly annoyed at the fact that you need a DLC by the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild. But beyond that, the base game itself is not at all a bad game. And I heard, and I've been seeing and hearing that the new expansion is actually turning out really well. So, yeah, take what you can get from that.
Oh no, by the gods, this can't be happening.
Word is the College of Mages is back to normal, if there's such a thing for that lot.
You need anything, come see me. I'm as resourceful as I am discreet.
Uh-huh. Like how you come talk to me right a foot away from the guard? Closest thing to here where we need to get to. And we are beyond running out of time by this point, so let's get to our destination and we can pick up from there. Over this way. Besides, who wants to be forced into debt with more Daedra? Anyone? Oh, that's pleasant. Can't tell if it hit or not. Just a 9 for me, and cough. Sithis cough. Weapons, you need a recharge. This thing loses charge so quickly. There we go. Yo!
Hail, Ilfield.
Ha! I knew you'd join up. Great news. We'll take back Skyrim together, eh? I'm glad I'll have you beside me in there. This place chills my blood. And I don't care who knows it.
What are you talking about?
These old ruins. My father always told me to stay away from them. Good advice, I'd say. But never mind all that. We've got a job to do. And nothing's going to stand in our way. Hail, Galmar.
What's the situation?
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That and some Imperials are camped out around the entrance, staying nice and warm around their fires.
Imperials? Well, if they're keeping themselves comfortable, let's slip in and send them to their graves that way. What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial spies! Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim?
I'm ready. Let's get them.
That's what I like to hear. Listen up. Those Imperials aren't here by coincidence. Their spies must have found out we know about the crown, and they don't want us to have it. But they won't stand in our way. I know some of you are ex-Legion, and may know men on the other side, but remember this. They are the enemy now, and they will not hesitate to kill you. Keep your wits about you, and watch your shield brothers back. Ulfric Stormcloak is counted to bring him back that crown, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Follow me, quickly and quietly now. I want their guts on the ground before they even know we're here.
Sounds like you guys are about as stealthy as a bag of rocks. Hey there! He went flying. Oh, we're going up there? Okay. Ah, there we are. Everybody inside.
That's the way I like it. Short and bloody. They never knew what hit them. But do not make the mistake of underestimating the Legion. Plenty of them are Nords, same as us. We had the advantage of surprise this time, but things won't be so easy from here on out. Enough talk. Let's go kill some Imperials.
Yep, everybody inside. Let's pull our weapons and then immediately put them back. I'm making sure everyone goes inside before we quit, but this is also going to be where we end. And so next time we'll just be literally opening the door and going inside to join them. So thank you all very much for watching. Thank you, Zer, for joining live in the chat. Don't forget to either subscribe or follow, depending upon where you are watching this, if you want to keep up with the videos. And I will see you all tomorrow for one more episode of Skyrim for this week. And I will see you all then. Have a good evening, and see you then. Have a good night.